All right, guys, I covered this in a video I'm about to release, but I just want to do this one small part and have it as a standalone video. I don't see this as much in older chainsaws from the, the 044s and the 046s, 066, and that's actually possible too. I see it more in our newer branded saws that have been 20th century. The 201s, the 291s, the Proline saws, the 261, 462. I want to show you how important it is before you go. If you're going to just do some small ball parts replacing, say you broke something and you go to your dealer and you order a part, I'm going to save you a bunch of headaches. You'll want to get the serial number to the saw. And here, I'll show you how to ID your saw, and then I'll show you why. Sorry, I getting over a summer cold, so to speak. So on the front of the saw right here, back it out so you see where you're at. Most of your chainsaws, your serial number is going to be right here. On your climbing saw, it's going to be right there. Regardless, the reason why is, so we look at this saw right here, and you'll see DOM right there, 12 of 18. These saws have been made for quite some time, and there's been multiple revisions. We're on our third generation of M-tronic with the climbing saws. They've made cylinder improvements to create a little bit more power, better flow. A few linkage updates. It's not everything, but here, let me bring you to my laptop. So I have a parts lookup. All right, so look right here. Take it a little bit more. All right, so this is parts lookup in my account. So this is the Stihl parts lookup. I had this software loaded on my computer by my local Stihl rep. Now, I'm not a dealer, so this is a non-dealer setup account. Didn't cost me anything. But what it allows me to do is when I look up a saw, you can either look it up the old-fashioned way right here and search chainsaws. But what it'll do, let's do that. And I'll choose gasoline chainsaws. I'll bring you in just a little bit closer. And let's say we look at this 261. Oh yeah, 241, 260, 261. It gives me, is this a manually carbureted 261, Quick Stop Super, which is a fancy chain brake system. Is it an M-tronic saw? Is it an M-tronic Quick Stop saw? So anyway, he's got to look up the right one. Well, let's just go, because this one, that is a traditionally carbureted saw. So when I look at this, and I look at my cylinder options, there's 3 different cylinders over the years. There's 2 different mufflers. We got some crankcase updates. And when I pull it up, here, let's look at something like this. Okay, it's something simple. You want to work on your chain brake. So let's look at the chain brake parts. All right. Now, if we look on here, all of these, each individual part of this entire diagram has a part number attached to it. Well, that's really not going to help me, because it's really going to be confusing. How can I tell that that part and that part is exactly what I need? Do I have this set up? Do I have that set up? Your dealer is going to be have as many questions. So this software package is fantastic. So if I look at this 261, here, let me go back. If I look it up by serial number, okay? Here's what gives you and your dealer the most accurate information for your particular saw as it was built. So when I click on this, yes, I still see these multiple cylinder heads, but when I click on this one, if you'll notice, all of these parts right here do not have part numbers attached to them. This one, however, does have part numbers attached to it, so it tells me that this is going to be correct for my application. And this goes, let's see, let's go back to that. Still maintains my serial number right there. Let's go back and look at those chain brake parts. So now I pull up this chain brake diagram, and you'll notice that some of these things do not have part numbers attached to them. That means that they don't apply to my saw. If there's something like this one right here, so that brake band doesn't have a part number attached to it. So it keeps me from ordering the wrong parts. There's the parts and shield and dust cover and pieces that apply to my particular chainsaw. I know it's frustrating, but if you'll just walk into the dealership with your serial number, this will save you and your dealership a lot of headaches. You know, I'm running into this right now on another saw. Let me put you back in the holder. We'll try and wrap this up. We're at 6 minutes, almost 7 now. So even though I have this software, people still make mistakes. So if I look up something on the internet, and you know, I go to eBay or wherever, and I say, oh, I need that part right there, and I just go to the dealership and say, hey, order me part number such and such. If it comes in and it's one of the things that has been upgraded and changed through manufacturing as they've made improvements along the way, you may or may not have the right part for your needs. You follow me? And some of these changes are subtle. You know, I guess that's all I wanted to say about that. But, you know, bring your serial number. Husky will always ask, you know, the model number, and then it'll ask a, you know, manufacture date, so it'll help sort some of that through. But I think the Stihl software is much better because it eliminates the parts on your part diagram that don't belong to your chainsaw. All right, y'all have a great day, and I hope this helps. Please share this to other people that you know that do some of their own work on their saws. It'll save a lot of headaches for sure. Y'all have a great day. Thank you.